So love and greetings to one and all. Yours truly, Adrian, once again, dropping in to share a next message, just next reality. And this one, I'm just gonna get into it. And it's talking about being a volunteer, not a victim. It's an ideal that might have been spreading by now. Like, I'm sure some people might have gotten that concept as to how you're a volunteer, not a victim. And it's a recently learned perspective that took some deep inner self-work and removal of lifelong habits, patterns, misconceptions of what caring and unconditional love really is. Like, that has only caused most relationships of mine heartache and strife instead of love and compassion. And like the true narcissist, I was always ready to point the finger and pass the blame along, while in the process putting on the mask of the victim. That's one of the key traits of a narcissist, is that they'll break you down, they'll tear apart your psyche as they're pretending to be the victim. And looking back, I now realize how this was almost like second nature to me. It's scary, like really scary, to look back at the damage I've done, the trail of emotional and spiritual carnage I've left. To say I've done a number on a few good women's psyche would be putting it lightly. It's like almost like insulting. And I would never intentionally do such harm to any family, friend, lover, partner, girlfriend, wife, or just any woman, any person really. I can admit today that it's out of ignorance and proper guidance, or lack of true unconditional love, that I'd act so recklessly. Like, there's no way that I could consciously or knowingly do that. It's out of ignorance. It's out of lack of upbringing, lack of overstanding. And learning this, I can wholeheartedly and genuinely, from the top of my heart, offer a so-felt apology to every woman, person, lover, girlfriend, side chick, friends with benefit, whatever. Even to my male friends who have like been a victim of that kind of mental manipulation, that kind of fuckery, and like I can offer to any female or any person in that other realm, or woman who's crossed paths with me and has been a victim of my ego-driven, sexually deviant behavior, with little regards to emotional and spiritual repercussions towards her and myself. I am sorry, and I do apologize with no expectation of anyone's forgiveness or pity. And I apologize for other men that may not realize this, who haven't, who don't, and who probably won't for a long time. I get it. We have systematically fucked over women from the beginning of time, and we've been doing it since the beginning of the ages. We're all guilty of it. All men, most men. Women are guilty of fucking themselves over too, but we've been doing a number for a long time. We fucked everything up, and I get it. And that's what has turned some women into the heartless, demon-like savages they are today. There's no boundaries to which women will go to make sure we feel the same pain we've inflicted, the same damage. And I've been a victim of it. I have been a victim of that, or volunteered to that, And, once again, I apologize. I write this in the name of love. And these days I strive to align my intentions, my behavior, my actions in the name of love as well. Ashe. And just to add to that, I know this does very little to rid me of my karma. I've amassed quite the karma, man. I really have. It's so heavy that it's almost cost me my life at my very own hands. And so I stand here in humility as I share this, and I accept whatever lessons I've still yet to learn. I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned thus far. And I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Ashe.